Yo, 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 fresh hip hop opinion. We're still here. Drugs and hip hop. Let's carry on with the conversation. You heard? But yeah, I want to go into this bit this argument because people say, should rappers mention their drug habit and glorify it in their music? And really, they're creative people. They can write, they can sing and write and rap about anything they want to rap about. But I think as they know they are looked up to by younger people, so I think they got a responsibility not to glorify it. If they want to say they've taken this or taken that, that's fine in my opinion. But don't glorify it like when Future did that hook for what's that song? One I mentioned earlier. When he's saying Molly Percocet. That's just irresponsible. I think that was Future's first big song anyway, so you can forgive him for that. But a lot of these rappers just keep glorifying it, which is insane. Like, for example, you never heard, Marvin Gaye, Jimi Hendrix, Ray Charles, Whitney Houston talk about their drug habit. We all knew they had a drug habit, but then you never heard them glorifying it and singing it in their songs. They sung about other topics. It's only in hip-hop that you just hear this complete glorification of something that is actually killing the whole world. Drugs. It doesn't make any sense to me, because they wouldn't ever advise their child to go and take drugs. So why are you putting it on music when you know there's impressionable kids listen to it? But that's just my opinion. But you can also say that these rappers are victims of society. They've got their own issues, like I said. They're dealing with that. A lot of them have a lot of trauma from gun violence and things of that nature. So they need, and stresses of being famous. So they hide it they get deep into the drugs. Hopefully in hip hop, we can see a change. They could change the narrative of this thing on drugs. It's a bit weird. Like, back in the day when I grew up on hip hop, it was cool to be the drug dealer, which obviously it's not cool to be a drug dealer, but that was the narrative back in the day 10, 15 years ago. And then just in the last 5, 6, 7 years, the rappers are saying it's cool to be a druggie, to be high and all the time. Like, you never heard back in the day people talking about, oh yeah, I'm a crackhead, yeah, I'm a weed head. Okay, weed head, yeah, cool. But like, no, heroin, coke. And subsequently when I got older, I have learned that a lot of these rappers were taking coke, but no one's gonna glorify that because that was seen as an embarrassing thing. But these days, being on all these mollies and all these pills and off your face and all this stuff, it's seen as a cool thing for some of these youngsters in this culture. These youngsters don't quite get it, but you can tell looking at these rappers these days. They've all got face tattoos and their eyes are all vacant. That's off their face. It's a bit of a madness. But anyway, let me not sound too much like an OG. Yo, fresh hip hop opinion. And in summary, for any youngsters that are listening to this podcast, stay away from the drugs. It ain't cool. It ain't the thing to do. If you ever do some drugs, just keep it light. But the best thing is, don't do it at all, because you'll never become an addict if you never try it. See it like that. You know what I mean? Stay away from drugs. Even the alcohol, keep it light. Cigarettes, keep it light. I don't smoke. I drink a little bit. I don't ever touch drugs, because that's a rocky step to get into. What I'll say to you lot in closing: check out the YouTube channel, Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Check out Oleezeh Clothing on Etsy clothing store. Support my thing, Thanks for listening. Check in for the next episode. Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace. Love.